Hello, everyone. Thank you for joining. Today, we are going to talk about the OCI traffic management policies. My name is Jamal Arif, and I am part of the Oracle Cloud Infrastructure team. Our safe harbor statement. So, our main objectives for this video series is to talk about what our traffic management steering policy looks like in OCI and what are the top use cases that we are solving with the different policies that we have. And I'll also go do some demos, quick demos to show you how you can set up a traffic policy based upon a different use case that you have. All right, so moving forward, let's talk about traffic management on OCI DNS Edge services. So the Oracle Cloud Infrastructure Edge Services has advanced traffic management capabilities to steer your DNS traffic across multiple public OCI endpoints or other third-party endpoints as well. The traffic management supports comprehensive policies to provide intelligent responses to ensure high performance, scalability, and availability. You can also link the health checks along with the traffic management for different use cases. And as we go through the different options of traffic management, we'll see that how we can attach an OCI health check with the traffic management policies as well. So let's take a look at some of the common use cases which we commonly see within the traffic management. The first one is a failover, where where you have either a DR site or you have some DR site in a different region, and you are forwarding or directing all of your client traffic to a particular region, which is your primary site. If for some reason the primary site fails, you can set up a failover scenario or a failover traffic management policy within your DNS to forward the traffic to your DR site, which is your secondary site, in case of a failure. The failover, when you set up the failover, you can associate different health checks, and based upon the TTL values that you have, it would fail over to your secondary site. Additionally, cloud migration is another common use case where you use the load balancing functionality within the traffic management policies, in which you have the ability to load balance your traffic based upon the weight that you provide to your individual endpoints. So for instance, if you're migrating your application to cloud and you still want to have 90% of your data being sent to your on-premise primary site, and just to test out the things, you just want to send out 10% of your client requests to your data, which is sitting inside the public cloud, inside a cloud. So you can do so using the load balancing traffic management policy within the DNS service. Very similarly, this can be another use case where your application is sitting across multiple regions for load balancing, and you want to make sure that most of your clients are being helped with 60% within one of the regions, and then the next are 25% in one and 15% in the region two. So you can leverage the load balancing traffic management policy along with the DNS service. Just like the failover scenario, you can also link the health checks with the load balancing traffic management steering policy. And in that case, if one of the region or if one of the sites goes down, you always have the ability to fail over it to the other two sites which are active and serving traffic. Very commonly, we also see that there are, in certain cases, as applications are moving towards the cloud, you have hybrid or multi-cloud environments, and you want to segregate your traffic based upon the IP group individual of your clients. So you can definitely do so using the traffic management steering policies as well. Very commonly, you see that there are use cases where you want to have some traffic which is like based upon your geographical region. For instance, you have application is a e-commerce site, and for your European customers, you want all of your European customers to go to your European sites because of it's a different language. For instance, if it's a different language that they are using, and all of your North American customers want to go to a different site because of a different application running on it. So using the geolocation steering, you can make sure that users which are coming from a specific region are directed to workloads which are in a specific region as well. And you can always again combine your health checks for failover. If one of your region fails, they can fail over to the other region. Then a couple of more examples where you can do use the IP prefix for canary trusting, or use an ASN number for steering your traffic to a particular workload within the cloud. Let's go and take a look at the different traffic management policies available within OCI. So you have a load balancer traffic management steering policy. You have failover, geolocation steering, and then ASN steering and IPv6 steering. So instead of going into one by one, what I'll do is that I'll just log into the OCI console, and we'll create or take a look at how do you create each one of these policies, and what are some of the options that you can that you have to use when you set up the policy, and how do you connect or attach a health check with the traffic management steering policies as well. So that's all from this video. Thank you for joining.